Exercise: direct marketing in the context of relationships between companies and individuals. This lesson introduces the concept of marketing or prospecting. In the context of using personal data for direct marketing or prospecting purposes, it is important to introduce these concepts. The term direct marketing is used in the text of the regulation. The concept of prospecting is synonymous with the concept of direct marketing. But unfortunately, the GDPR text does not give a definition of the term direct marketing. So, currently, one must refer to the definitions given by the supervisory authorities. However, with this methodology, we face another issue, as supervisory authorities all use different benchmarks. Each national supervisory authority has its own definition. An example would be the Belgian, the English, and the French authorities. In Belgium, the supervisory authority refers to the decision taken in 1985 by the Committee of Ministers of the Member States on the protection of personal data used for direct marketing purposes. This decision defines direct marketing as all the activities and any service ancillary to such activities that make it possible to offer products and services or to convey other advertisements to population segments through mail, phone, or other direct means in order to inform or solicit a reaction from the person involved. In England, the supervisory authority used the definition of the Data Protection Act, which is the legal benchmark for data protection in England. This text defines direct marketing as the communication, by whatever method, of any advertisement or marketing material directed at individuals. In France, the supervisory authority refers to the concept of direct prospecting, defined as sending any message intended to promote, directly or indirectly, goods, services, or the picture of an individual selling goods or providing services. Finally, it is also worth noting that a proposal for a regulation, called e-privacy regulation, is being discussed at the European level. This proposal concerns privacy and personal data protection in electronic communications, and includes a definition of direct marketing. In this proposal, direct marketing is defined as any type of advertising by any natural or legal person to directly convey direct marketing communications to one or several end users identified or identifiable by electronic communication services. What should we remember from those definitions? Those definitions target cases of both electronic and printed marketing. Such situations relate to advertising or, in more general terms, to any form of communication intended to promote a product or a service. While the definition of direct marketing covers all the types of communication, the processing rules for marketing purposes differ according to the type of communication. An important difference is based on who the data subject is. When the processing is directly aimed at individuals, it is called business to customer or B2C. And when the processing is directly aimed at professionals, it is called business to business or B2B. In this lesson, we shall only address direct marketing to individuals, namely the B2C relationships. There are two major processing categories. The first category covers data processing that requires the prior consent of the data subject before they can be carried out for direct marketing purposes. In this scenario, the data subject said yes. He agreed to be solicited for direct marketing purposes. It is the case, among others, for direct marketing by electronic means, including phone calls made and faxes sent by automated systems. However, there is a well-known exception called soft opt-in. For this exception, it is not necessary to obtain the prior consent of a natural person in the following situation. First, when this person is already a customer of the controller. Secondly, where the data was directly collected from the data subject by the controller. Third, when the direct marketing promotes products or services similar to those already purchased by the customer. And finally, when the data subject is informed, at the time of collection, of the fact that his data may be used for direct marketing. He must be able to object to such processing at any time. The second category covers direct marketing processing performed on personal data lawfully collected. In this second category, the direct marketing must be carried out by regular mail or by phone, with a human action. In such cases, the controller does not need to get the prior consent of the data subject, but it must give him the opportunity to object to the processing at any time.